Hello, hello, and welcome to your lower body power flow. This is going to be a lot on the legs and booty, so I hope you're ready. And if you are, grab some water, grab some blocks, and I will meet you standing on the mat. All right, let's find the middle of our mat, make a really nice wide stance with the legs, maybe spread open the toes. We're just gonna start to warm everything up. Take a big inhale, reach those arms up and out. Exhale, they come down. One more, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it down. On our next one, we're gonna fall all the way forward. Inhale. Exhale, wide-legged forward, fold, melt all the way over. Hands are landing onto the mat, onto blocks, or just maybe even floating with fingertips. Let the body hang over. Give yourself a little sway side to side. Really getting into the backs of the legs, opening up those hamstrings. Good. Planting your right fingers on the mat. We're slowly going to find ourselves peeling open to the left. So fingers can be on a block or on the mat. Peel it open towards the left. And just so you know, I'm not mirroring you right now. Big breath in. Exhale, left fingers fall to the mat. Right arm goes up. Easy breath. Exhale, bring it down. Start bending into either knee, going as deep and as low as you would like. Again, just getting everything warming up, everything awake and ready for the day. Good. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Plant those fingers. Big step back to your downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent a little bit. With your knees bent in your down dog, I want you to imagine just wagging your tail side to side. So there's no pedaling of the knees just yet. We're kind of just shifting the hips. Seeing how that creates maybe a little stretch along the side body here as we twist. Inhale, straighten out the knees as much as you'd like and start a little pedal out. Send the energy down through the heels, heel toe the feet out 1 or 2 steps. Bend the knees nice and soft. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Toes are going to externally rotate as heels sink in. We slowly sink our bum down, Malasana Yogi Squat. Hands can come to heart center. It's okay if the heels are up here as well. We're just thinking nice broad open chest, opening up the inner thigh and groin area. Big breath. Exhale, let it go. Hands crawl back forward, downward facing dog. Lowering your knees towards the mat. Find a couple rounds of cat-cow at your own pace. One more for good measure. Good. And a nice, easy, neutral spine. Circling the shoulders over top of the wrists. Let's get them nice and awake. switch of direction. And coming to a pause. Tuck the toes under. We're going to hover the knees off. Let's get that core really fired up. Hover those knees. Rib cage is pulling to spine. Fingers are pressing. Shoulders are pressing. Deep breath. Exhale, we lower the knees down. Untuck those back toes. Walk the hands forward. Little puppy stretch. Let's open up the chest. One big breath in. Exhale, press into the hands. Walk the hands back. Tuck those toes under. Sit back onto the heels. Make sure that pinky toe is included. Taking a moment here to just connect with your breath. If it feels like it's too much on the feet to keep them here the whole time, please untuck the toes and just return to that really focused breath. Good. Connecting with the mind and body as we just prepare ourselves. Taking a moment of gratitude for this body that allows us to move, to feel, to be energized, and carry us throughout the days. One big breath. Reach those arms out wide. Exhale, hands glide down. Rock it forward, untuck those toes, pitter-patter the feet a little bit. Woo. Good. Right away, let's get into this booty. We're gonna slowly lift our right heel towards our right glute and then send it out towards the side, making a kickstand. Beautiful. Rotate those hips open as now the right leg is extending. Reach that right arm up to the sky. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift that extended leg. Gaze can be down at the mat, can be up at the top hand, wherever you'd like. Really just engage in this. We're going to slowly tap the foot down, lift back up. Tap it down, lift it up. Good. Continuing at your own pace. Really feeling that glute medius squeeze every time we lift. Last two, we're gonna hold the last one. Lift and squeeze. Hold, hold, hold. Top hand comes to the hip. Breathe, you've got this. Soften the face. Deep breath in. As we exhale, take that right hand towards the mat. Rotate your left shin back. Big step with the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Lizard stance as we start to circle those hips. Or stay still if you want some stillness. I'm going to take a breath of stillness here this morning just to really feel that side glute. If you want to roll onto the blade edge, you're more than welcome to, just pulling those toes towards the shin as you roll onto that pinky toe edge side. Deep breath. Exhale, rock into that back knee, swing that shin around, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, we ripple forward, high plank, hold. Wiggle those feet. Exhale, send it back, down dog. 3 more, inhale, high plank. If you want to ripple the spine, you're more than welcome to. If you want to just go forward and back, also amazing. Last Last one. Exhale, hover those knees. 3, 2, set it down. Untuck the toes, beautiful. Second side, we're gonna make that kickstand, so right heel comes to the right glute. We send it out, we slowly rotate those hips. Top arm reaches up, leg is nice and strong, bottom shoulder is really nice and gripping into the mat. We're feeling shoulder over wrist, if that feels okay for your wrist. And lift the leg. And lower. Lift and lower. Good. Find your own pace. This is about challenging yourself. But as we challenge ourselves, we always just need to meet ourselves where we're at. Last 2. Last one, big hold, hand comes to hip, squeeze. Whew, I can feel that. And slowly rotate, top hand comes down, rotate that shin, and big step with that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Stir the pot if that feels good to you. Switch directions if you're moving, or find that stillness. Deep breath. Exhale, slowly shift back into the back knee, swing that shin around, tuck those toes, lift those hips up and back, downward facing dog. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. Again, knees can be bent as much as they'd like. Start to walk those hands back towards the feet. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, melt it out. Reverse that swan dive, coming up to standing, big breath. Exhale, sink it down, Utkatasana, chair pose. Arms can reach up along the ears, or they can stay at heart center. Slowly, we're gonna do a little half lift, squat down. Good. And squat and hold. Exhale, dive it down. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, walk it out, high plank. Find your chaturanga or just go straight to down dog. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, lift it up and back. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, big squeeze. Step it between. Good, nice wiggle there. Keep the back heel lifted, sweep those arms up. High lunge. Hands glide down, heart center. We're going to take some lowering of the back knee and then straightening it back up. So if you want to shorten your stance, please shorten your stance. Deep breath. Exhale, lower the knee. And lift. Lower. Good. Two more. Good, reach those arms up. Cactus the arms, big extension, really press through the back heel, open it up. Exhale, belly falls to thighs. Frame that front foot, step it back, downward facing dog. Good, second side. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Step in between. Back heel stays lifted, arms sweep up. Hands glide to heart center. And we start lowering. And lift. Whoo! I'm feeling it now. Don't know about you. 2 more. Smile. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, open the chest. And fall belly to thighs. Step it back, downward facing dog. Deep cleansing breaths. Good. Rise onto the toes, tiptoe towards the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, melt. Reverse the swan dive up to standing. Hands glide heart center. We're going to shift into that right foot. Left knee is going to come up towards the belly. Nice 90-degree angle. Deep, long inhale. Exhale, shift it, warrior 3. Good. Now just the same as we just did that lunge previously, we're gonna go to that lunge and then we're gonna lift it up to warrior 3. So arms can also be a part of this as we extend. So slowly lowering your back knee, lower the back knee, maybe to touch, maybe to just hover, and then we're gonna sweep the arms with us, fly it forward, Virabhadrasana 3. Send it back and lift, finding length. Reach to the toes, reach to the arms. Four more. Find control. Leg does not have to lift high. Go to where that feels good for you. Feel that bum. Whoo, that right glute. Last one. Lift and hold. Find your balance. Deep breath. Soft bend in the supporting leg. Inhale, reach it up. Dive it down. Halfway. Hands come to frame. Big step back, high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward. Use your breath. Find it as a tool. Good. Gazing at the thumbs, tiptoe, hop, or step to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, melt. Reverse that swan dive, coming up to standing. Oh, hello, Oakley. And hands glide heart center. Shifting in towards that now left foot. Lift the right knee up towards the belly. Feeling the balance. Already starting in that bottom supporting leg. Exhale, shift it, warrior 3. Arms can be wherever you'd like to start. Active toes. Here we go. We start to lower it back. And lift. You got this. 3 more. Last one. Hold. Big breath. And come to standing. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, dive it down. Halfway lift. Exhale, hands come to frame. Big step back, high plank. Moving move through chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, lift it, downward facing dog. Find 4 cleansing breaths in your down dog. Keep pushing, keep going, you're almost there. I know our muscles might be feeling tired. I know that mentally we may want to start to give up. But it's making that choice. Making that choice to know that we are able to move, that it's a beautiful thing to move, that it makes our body so much more energized and so much more awake and ready for our day. And you're going to be so much happier when you finished it. Deep breath in. Exhale, widen those feet. Walk the hands back. We're going to find that malasana squat, or even just squatting to a place that feels good for your hips as we do some standing and lifting. So if you're in malasana, find those toes pointing out, heels coming in. We're using the glutes to pull back the knees. We're not using the elbows as they cave in. Nice big squeeze, start to press into the heels. Inhale, we stand up. Exhale, we squat it down. Good, that's 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, beautiful. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, sink it down and hold wherever you are. Nice breath in. Exhale, reach those hands forward, crawl it out. Find your down dog. Deep breath, rise onto the toes. Tiptoe to the middle of your mat. Good. Little sway side to side, let the head go. Good, and rotate to the long edge. Heel toe the feet out for a wide-legged stance. Good. Halfway lift, we inhale. Exhale, we're going to melt into the right knee, and I'm going to mirror you this time. So we melt into the right knee. Lift it back up. Melt into the left. Lift it back up. Good, if we want to intensify this, we're going to make it skandasana as we rotate that outer heel. Sink it down. Hands can reach forward. They can be heart center, wherever it feels good to you. And we shift. Good. Find some whatever option that you'd like and just keep moving with your breath. This one feels very tight for me this morning. Woo! And it's always okay if you fall. Good, finishing up your last 2. And bring it back, wide-legged forward fold. Deep inhale. Exhale, walk the hands to the front of your mat. Big step to the top. Sink the tail down all the way. Setting one hand behind you and followed by the other. Grab hold of the backs of the knees as we slowly start to curve out the spine. Bring those knees with you into the chest. Little rock side to side. Planting those feet onto the mat, we're going to cross our right ankle over top of our left knee, figure 4. If this feels great, stay here. If you want to pull this shape in, beautiful. Reach through that triangle, maybe grab hold of the back of the thigh or the shin. I love having this foot that's crossed over nice and flexed. I find it just brings a little bit more tension into my knee. breath in. Exhale, soft release. Let's extend that right leg up towards the sky. Good. Crawl the hands up as much as you'd like. Really just extending through that heel so we can feel a big, beautiful stretch along the back of the leg. Exhale, soft release. Second side, crossing that left ankle over top of the right knee and deciding where we want the shape to be. Feel a big breath in through the nose. Exhale, release the leg. Extending that left leg up to the sky, grabbing wherever we may need to. And slow release down. Beautiful. Finding a position that works best for your legs. Maybe it's soles of the feet together, knees out wide, or legs long, or knees together and feet wide. As we just come to take a few rounds of breath, hands are resting either on heart and belly, maybe onto the hip bones, maybe onto the mat. Take a deep breath in as we thank ourselves for showing up. For taking this time for you and you alone. Creating space where there was stiffness, ease where there was tension, and maybe clarity where there was chaos. Please stay here for as long as you need. And as always, from the light in me to the light in you. Can't wait to flow with you again.